We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees. The Yankees have rattled off 16 straight wins. Will they make it 17? Find out next. James Paxton, a left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Into the box now, Frank Fournier. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control, and that's the wind. It's blowing in, it's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
The average coming in at 266, 1 home run and 6 RBI'S. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The head-to-head with James Paxton, he's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Paxton has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Tigers nothing, Yankees coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Show. Spencer Turnbull will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, it's been a rough goal for this guy, Matt, in his last 3 starts. Last 3 starts, he's taken the loss in all 3, so he'd like to turn that fortune around in this one today, and the best way to start that, throw up a 0 in the first inning.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Now the pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, David Rosario.
Digging in the switch hitter, David Rosario. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little.
And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. He'll get it into second, and he'll get in there safely.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Rosario at second with 2 down. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Line drive to left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it's fairly dry down here right now, but I am told there's a bigger threat of rain later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen.
Here's the first pitch to him. Chauncey Hogsett is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And he popped him up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. The 1-1. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 20.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average for him at 267 on the year. 1 home run and 4 RBI's. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
So now to the plate, Nico Goodray standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting seven, the right fielder, Frederick Romer.
So striding forward now, Frederick Stromer, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Two balls and a strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2-1 pitch. A knuckle curve swung on and missed. 2-2. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Tigers leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's shine the light on Marcell Ozuna. Another one of those dynamic outfielders that you can't put in a box. Can he play center? Yes. Can he play right? Yes. Left? Yes. Go deep? Absolutely.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A windup and the 0-1. This one's down to third. And quickly there are 2 away.
The right fielder,
In now, Clint Frazier, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Turnbull, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was taken in the second round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's in the double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBI'S go up. Everything is moving north.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Line drive base hit.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Into the box now, Torres, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The 1-0. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBI'S go up. Everything is moving north.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, and he'll just step on third, and the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We played 2. It's now 2-0 New York. Into the box now, Jeimer Candelario. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 17, Grayson Griner.
Now at the plate, Grayson Grenier. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 0-1 the count. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. sliced hard on the ground. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
In now, Frank Fournier. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only one away. So stepping in, Miguel Cabrera, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Second and third here, one man out. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he rips it on the ground to second. Torres scoops it up. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the third now, and next it'll be the switch-hitting first baseman, David Rosario.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped him up. Catch is made on the mound, and that's the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Stewart is in his tracks now, and there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. First pitch on its way. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Andujar is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Digging in, Chauncey Hogsett. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
There to take it is the sure-handed Iglesias, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, second baseman, Nico Goodrum.
So digging in now, Nico Goodrum. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail things here 2-0. Standing in, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Hit to third. Scooped up. And he's retired 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Frazier.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit hard back up the middle. He's got it. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Number 20, MANCINI.
Now at the plate, Trey Mancini, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. it's fouled away. The 1-1 is strike two swinging.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A shot down the first baseline, and this will kick off the base of the wall.
Hey, guys, right there. You look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Comes set with the 0-1.
3-2.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Frank Fournier.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Frank Fournier. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Popped up. Rosario is there, and the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit. They're still down. It's 2-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
The shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short, right to him. Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now that's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Now here it comes. Line drive to left. Ozuna is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. The First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Hit out towards second. Torres has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Up next for the Tigers, the left fielder, Ozuna.
At the plate, Marcell Ozuna. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. Bounce to first. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 14.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Chauncey Hogsett. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Let's go, Yankees. Go, Alex.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Go, Thomas.
High fly ball out to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 2-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the big-time power threat, David Rosario. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Right fielder looking up. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Buck Farmer takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 45, Buck Farmer.
At the plate, Aaron
The
Judge.
center fielder, Aaron
Line towards center field.
Judge.
Stewart has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Andujar. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Push to the right side. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
2 away now in the Yankees' sixth, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. And the pitch. Popped up. Fournier has a play, and that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the seventh. It's now 3-0 New York. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Kristen Stewart.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
Nope.
That misses 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Striding into the box, Nico Goodrum, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. A runner at second, nobody out. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The right fielder, number 21, Frederick Stromer.
At the plate, Frederick Stromer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 2-0 on the way is looked at for the first strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Candelario.
Next up for Detroit, Jeimer Candelario. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Swing and a liner. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Candelario carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Tigers leave one. They trail in this one 3-0. Lane Hardy will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Lane Hardy.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Clint Frazier. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled on the ground to short, reined in, and that's the first out.
The left fielder, number 20, Mancini.
Trey Mancini will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline, scooped up, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Iglesias.
Stepping into the box, Jose Iglesias. First offering on its way. Hit hard to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 3 and the Tigers nothing. Stepping up to the plate, Grayson Greenier. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Line toward right center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these 2 pitchers.
Frank Fournier checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Yeah, Matt, back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Tommy Kingley enters the game after the delay, which lasted a little under an hour, but we're ready to go now. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Cabrera is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball sent back up the middle to Iglesias for one. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Marcell Ozuna. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
2 outs here with a runner at third. In for a strike. It's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. 2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. Grounded to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit. They trail it here 3-0. Doug Irving is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready now, Gleyber Torres. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden you're holding some new firewood.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
1 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
Now back, first baseman, David Rosario.
So coming to the plate, David Rosario. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches, but they lead it 3-0. Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Striding in to start the ninth, Chauncey Hogsett, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. He's set and the pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
I'll tell you what, boys, I'd like to be this guy's agent. He's approaching free agency. He's one of the best players in our game. He's lived up to everyone's expectations, and I expect him to get absolutely paid this offseason.
Stepping in now, Kristen Stewart. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nico Goodrum. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And that misses, 1-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the top of the ninth keeps a rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Into the box, Frederick Stromer, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And there's ball 1.
Look out, 1-1.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Last breath for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The New York Yankees took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. James Paxton with his 4th win this season. Aroldis Chapman retires the side to hammer down the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Tigers, no runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. the Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.